Hey guys, Coach D here at DR3 Fast Pitch, and I'm going to talk about what does it mean to actually hit your spots. So there's so many different ways to hit your spots as pitchers, and spots look different depending on what situation that we are in. So let's say we're trying to attack the zone. Okay, so if we're younger, we're trying to attack. We always want to start off with that first pitch strike. That's our goal here. So I'm going to show you two different ways to hit spots with two of my favorite tools. One, you see these rings behind me. I absolutely love the range rings. You can move them wherever you want to. You can focus on pitches in different locations, or you can have like a 9-hole like the BP zone. This has 9 different spots. I will say though, the differences depending on like levels that you're at, the range rings you can move wherever you want, where you can hit your spots low inside, high outside, off the plate, working river pitches, 0-2 pitches, strikeout pitches, swing and miss pitches. So that's going to be like a really big positive to using the rings, plus they're a little bit easier to travel with. But again, either option is good, but I think every single pitcher needs to work on hitting spots, throwing to a net or a target, not always a catcher. Okay, but let's get back to what does it mean to hit spots. It means you're attacking the batter in certain situations. Okay, so when we're ahead in the count, where do we want to go? When we're behind in the count, where do we want to go? It's going to be different per batter, per pitcher, per situation, but we really want to make sure, like the spots that I utilize. In college, I had 4 locations. I used low inside, high outside, and low outside. Those were the 4 zones that I use. Now with my girls, we typically use about 9 zones plus river pitches. So if you look at a BP zone, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I try to stay away from 2, 5, and 8. That is right down the middle. That's what I try to stay away from and avoid for all my pitchers. I try to avoid those spots. All right, let's talk really quick about hitting spots and the perfect bubble that we always put ourselves into, okay? I know what it's like. When we miss our spots, we can get upset. I've been there, done that. I feel you, girlfriend, okay? I've been there. But here's the thing. Spots are not about being perfect. We want to focus on just really executing the pitch. If you focus on one pitch softball and one pitch at a time, you're going to see a huge difference with your accuracy. But if you're so like hyper fixated on I have to be perfect and I have to hit it right here, and coach called low and inside, but I hit a little high and inside, but I still got a strike, but it sucks because I didn't throw the pitch where I needed. You got the strike. A win is a win. Okay, a strike is a strike. So we got to take those wins whether we hit our spot or not. Now, do we want to hit our spots? Yes, okay, duh. Why wouldn't we? But we're not trying to be perfect 24/7. Be happy with the punch out. Be happy with the strike. Be happy with the missed pitch that you had that still went into your favor. And take ownership. If you pipe one down the middle when you're ahead in the count and the girl cranks it, I mean, just admit it. That's on me. My bad. You're not perfect, but let's learn from it and let's move on from it. Maybe we have to lock in a little bit more on that next pitch. Maybe we should have shook that pitch off. Maybe we should have said, nah, I wasn't confident in that, but I threw it anyway because coach told me to. These are good lessons to learn and good things to take forward in the future with us calling pitches.